Alright people, what's up everyone, and welcome to another reaction video for another SunnyV2 video, and this is the stupidest criminals of all time. Look at this guy, he looked like a fish. Man arrested for robbing own house. How you do that? What do you admit that oh, I didn't know it was my own house? I'm just trying to predict these things. Anyway, why is the band-aid on the outside? Why is it like flipped over? Right? Because does a band-aid usually have that like the little square padding thing on the inside of it? Maybe some band-aids have that that look. Every band-aid I use just is like a nice little clear thing. I guess no, some band-aids do have that, I think. Right? Yeah, because it has like the full wrap around, like it has like the look of that, I guess. Yeah, all right. But I like to think that he's so stupid that he put it on the somehow, some way, even though there's no stickiness on the front of it, he still put it that way. Anyway, let me dream. Anyway, there you go. That's it. We're done. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. Let's get to it. Link in the description. Go watch it yourself. 3, 2, 1, and play.
In 2009, Matthew McNally and Joey Miller robbed a home in
Joe
Iowa
Miller
using masks drawn
Joel Miller. Oh, Joey Miller.
onto their faces with permanent black marker. Whilst on the run,
what?
using masks drawn onto their faces with permanent black marker.
Brilliant.
Whilst on the run, the two discovered that permanent black marker doesn't rub off easily, leading to their simple arrest and embarrassingly stupid mugshots.
Oh, you can kind of see how red his face is. He was probably rubbing real hard, the one on the right.
Mugshots. However, these two still look like geniuses in comparison to some of the other idiots we'll be talking about as we discuss the stupidest criminals of all time.
Wow, that was just a little
taste. For example,
taste.
MacArthur Wheeler, who robbed 2 banks in broad daylight as he thought that pouring lemon juice on his face would make him invisible to cameras. When shown the bank's surveillance footage, Wheeler refused to believe that he was...
I forgot that happened in Heat. That was my favorite part in Heat.
...visible, stating to officers, "But I wore the juice," believing that as long as he didn't come near a heat source, he should have been completely
But
invisible.
I wore the
Police
juice!
concluded the Wheeler was not crazy or
I wore the juice!
just incredibly mistaken, with the lemon juice mistake eventually costing Wheeler a 24.5-year prison sentence.
Oh shit! I wore the juice! I wouldn't let him go after saying that.
However, if we're on the topic of terrible disguises, then we can't go past Dennis Hawkins, whose disguise as an old lady wasn't much better. His sweater accompanied fake boobs, a full beard, and fittingly clown pants, with his insanely recognizable outfit, helping police to catch Hawkins only an hour after the robbery. The police chief for the area stated, "You will get my nomination for dumbest criminal."
Why didn't you take off the clothes and put different clothes on? Why'd you keep the wig on? I'm hoping that was a wig. It doesn't matter. Who fucking would found you anyway? Goddamn.
I think you still have his black facial
hair
with a blondish wig. Definitely.
Well, why did he keep the wig? He had the wig. There's no way he had the wig on when he went to the gas station. Did he not? He had the clothes on, but did he have the wig? I need to know. He probably said
different. Different is also a good way to describe Patrick McGuire's disguise, who robbed an Illinois convenience store while covering his face with a clear plastic bag. He was only able to obtain $60 from the robbery. However, due to his extensive criminal history, he was sentenced to 15 years in prison for the stunt, meaning that he had to spend 1 year in prison for every $4 stolen from the store.
Wait, whoa, I didn't even hear that part. He only got $60? Damn, he couldn't even buy a full price video game now. Damn, man, they fucked you over.
Spend 1 year in prison for
15 years. Oh no. Oh, he's a career criminal, I guess. All right. Sorry. If I miss anything, it's because I'm laughing too hard to hear.
Stolen from the store.
Talk
about a bad return. Equally bad was Paul Sinclair.
Oh, he looked dumb as hell. Look at him.
Who attempted to rob a bank in Florida by using his fingers curled up into a gun shape. The quote-unquote weapon was so non-threatening that the bank teller gave him only $120, after which he'd flee on foot before being caught by police only 10 minutes later.
Yeah, $120. She just gave him $20. $120 so you could go buy a fucking
then there was
gun
James
from
Blankenship,
some
who
shitter.
thought that robbery was legal as long as you did it at a certain time of day. Back in 2013, Blankenship broke into his own mother's home, after which the police were called, who would take to their Facebook page later that day to explain what had happened. He fled the scene upon seeing his mother. The male was located under the house, hiding in a crawl space. When advised of his charges, he made the statement, "I thought you could only be charged with burglary if you break in during the night time."
Well, I don't don't understand these people. I don't.
Blankenship was given 180 days in jail in order to pay a $100 fine.
That's it? I guess it's his own mother's house, right? If it was like somebody else's house, he would have been really fucked.
Time when a person was dumb enough to think that a law didn't apply to them. Because when Reuben Pavin was caught stealing from a charity thrift shop in New Hampshire...
Oh, what the fuck? Fuck this guy. Let's go beat his ass right now.
He was free because of the name of the business, Finders Keepers. The sign did say Finders Keepers.
Wow.
So I took that DVD player, took it home, haven't told the local TV station. A couple of weeks later, the stuff is still there on the porch. So I'm thinking to myself, Finders Keepers. They probably just put stuff out there for people to take. The business responded via Facebook stating, this man who was caught on video is saying it is all a misunderstanding. He thought everything at our store was free.
Wait, I just need to see. I have a store near me called Finders Keepers. Wait, where was this again? Did he say where was this?
This wasn't the only time when a person was dumb enough to think that a law didn't apply to them.
I mean, Finders Keepers is such a generic name, but that sign looked familiar too.
Reuben Pavin was caught stealing from a charity thrift shop in New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, no, okay.
TV. Probably just
I thought I heard something new. I was like, wait, hold on.
Put stuff out there for people to take. The business responded via Facebook stating, this man who was caught on video is saying it is all a misunderstanding. He thought everything at our store was free. Is that really the best defense you could come up with?
It's charity?
He turned in the stolen goods to police, holding that he's not a bad person or a bad dad, and is rather just unbelievably stupid. But was he as dumb as Derek Mosley, who in 2013 attempted to rob a store named Discount Gun Sale by using a baseball bat?
I love it. Alright. Melee versus range. Let's go.
When Mosley allegedly barged into Discount Gun Sales and smashed the display counter with his baseball bat, the store manager simply pulled out his own personal firearm and pointed it straight at the would-be robber, holding Mosley in the store until he was arrested and charged with
surprise Pikachu face.
Robbery. A similar story then came out of Texas in 2022 when a gun store was robbed at knife point, although...
Give me your mic. Oh shit, never mind.
This tale instead ended in a body bag as the robber was fatally shot by the store owner as he tried to exit with his loot. But what happens when
you... no, now I feel a little bad. Well, that was a different guy anyway. I was laughing at you.
Accidentally call 911 whilst committing a crime. Pocket dialing the police is probably a fairly common occurrence.
Wait, what? What?
Carson Reinhardt and Nathan...
Oh, he looked like a sad puppy on the right. Look at him.
Merriam, it happened at the most unfortunate moment, specifically while they were breaking into a car. The alert dispatcher soon realized that the call was an accidental one, and moreover
How the fuck
that
did
the
you
guys
accidentally call? I guess if you don't, isn't there like a thing if you press, what is it? Like if you press two buttons on the side of your phone, is it like volume down and then the power button or something? You can get an emergency call going or something like that, or like you can get the menu that has the emergency call section, right? Just in case you don't have any like service or not service, you don't have any I want to say service, but like obviously you need service to call them. Like you don't pay a monthly thing. You know what I mean?
Other end might be
you can do it for free.
For the next 35 minutes, the dispatcher stayed on the line, listening and gathering information as Teclamarium and Reinhardt did the following. Discovered a car
Reinhardt!
Discussed how to break into the car, allegedly broke into the car, exclaimed in delight over finding narcotics in the car, became confused.
Yay, we found so much crack cocaine in here!
As to how and why a police car was...
God damn, there's so much, right?
Following them and reacted.
We have so much. My name is Jeffrey Reinhardt. I live at 123. I'm a fucking idiot lane.
Belief when the arresting officer revealed that they'd been on the line to 911 the entire time. Scott Simon found himself in a similar situation.
He also looked dumb as hell. Yeah, everybody looking dumb as hell, which is good considering what they've done.
Whilst on trial for murder in 2015, Scott was successfily sentenced to life in prison, as 2 years prior he'd pocket dialed the police while admitting to a friend that he was the one who committed the crime. He had no...
I did it. I fucking fucking did
Later,
it.
he called 911. A sheriff's office spokeswoman told the Miami Herald. He basically told on himself, as did Albert Bailey, although in a much stupider way.
Oh God, we're going downhill in the stupidity train.
A bank in Fairfield, Connecticut. Although rather than exercising the element of surprise, he'd call the bank prior to the robbery stating, "I want $100,000 in large bills and no die packs. I'll be sending someone into the bank to get the money. Don't call the police, we are monitoring the police scanner."
What?
And making this phone call, Bailey had already served 7 years in prison for a previous bank robbery. However, this new plan was equally ineffective, as after arriving at the bank to collect his cash, Bailey was locked inside, arrested, and sentenced to another 9 years in prison.
So he just showed up, he said, I guess it makes sense.
Although, if he wanted to avoid this time...
Oh my God, I can't wait to hear what the... Dude, what the fuck? He has the unfortunate look.
And behind bars, he could have had a chat with Tito and Amanda Watts.
Tito?
Who got
they're married, okay.
arrested in Florida for selling tickets to enter heaven at a price of $100.
What?
Tito Watts said in his police statement, "I don't care what the police say. The tickets are solid gold. And it was Jesus who gave them to me behind the KFC and said to sell them so I could get me some money to go to outer space. You should arrest Jesus because he..."
Jesus. Why would you rip this guy off, man? That's fucked up.
"Was the one who gave me the golden tickets and said to sell them. I'm willing to wear a wire and set Jesus up."
I would love the cops came in. It actually was. He's like, "Oh shit!" He went, and he ascended up on the cross. Fire!
People had apparently earned over $10,000 from the stunt, meaning that they were able to find people even dumber than them, one of which might have been Ruben Zarate. While attempting to rob a muffler shop in 2008...
Well, this is the thing. If you're going to sell just things that say it's a ticket that go to heaven, like, at that point, I'd be like, well, if they're that dumb, fuck it. I don't even think they're that dumb. I think they're just lying.
Zarate
we got caught. What the fuck we gonna do? Yeah, Jesus gave it to me. I don't know. Fuck it.
was told that the shop
I don't know why he was covered in fucking Sharpie. What the fuck happened to him? Was he like the low budget Victor Zaz? Like, I don't understand what's happening to his face.
Even the shop in 2008. Zarate was told that the shop couldn't access the money safe without their manager, who didn't begin his shift until later that afternoon. Instead of bailing on the robbery,
smart idea.
Zarate instead gave them his phone number, asking them to give him a ring the next time the manager was in.
It's just brilliant. It's fucking brilliant. At least he gave him the 555 number.
They did so later that afternoon, although after
returning
to the
live?
store, Zarate received no money and was instead met by police and charged with aggravated robbery. Then there was the man who gave the people he was robbing something even stupider. The unnamed robber walked into a London bank carrying a gun and a bag, which he took to the front desk before demanding £700,000 in cash from the bank worker. But after making his demands, the crook handed over his gun to the cashier instead of the bag.
Oh no!
Investigating.
Oh no!
The guess is that he was very inexperienced and passionately approached the cashier, handing over his gun instead of a bag by mistake. But it was Trevor Jones who left an even more.
I was fishing in my brain. That's some Three Stooges shit I've ever heard.
Damning piece of evidence at his crime scene. After breaking into a house in Atlanta, Jones took a moment to check his Facebook on the owner's computer before leaving without logging out. Less than 3 years later, a similar story entered news headlines, reading, "A 26-year-old Minnesota man has been tracked down by police after leaving his Facebook profile logged in at a house he allegedly robbed." Although this story has a much funnier ending.
Now, wait. Why did he even go on Facebook? Did he break in just to check his Facebook? Is that it? Imagine he was set up. Like, whoever logged into his Facebook account, like, he knew his password or whatever. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna set this motherfucker up. That would have been fucked. Nicholas Wigg, by the way, great name. Who's this fucking Hulk Hogan looking fake, Steven Dorff looking motherfucker?
The homeowner decided to message the robber via his Facebook, stating,
James Wood? Not James Woods, just Wood. You going for one?
Few things at my house last night. How can I get them back to you? Which was followed by the robber agreeing to come back to the home so he could collect the stuff he forgot. However, the robber didn't get any of his items back and was instead arrested while still wearing a watch that he'd stolen from the night before. While both of these idiots used social media poorly, at least they didn't brag about the robbery in a YouTube video, as is what...
My brain was not processing that. I thought she was on the side of like a helicopter about to go up.
Happened in the bizarre case.
You know, like the little lip on the helicopter. I thought she was just hanging off.
In 2012,
I don't know where the camera would have been.
At the age of 19, Sabata stole $6,000 from a bank.
Maybe I'm stupid too. I think I need to go to jail.
In Nebraska, and while almost anybody else would have simply kept quiet, Hannah instead took to her YouTube channel Jelly Beanie to upload a video titled Chick Bank Robber, in which he'd straight up admit to having just committed a robbery.
Yeah, I remember this. I totally remember this.
She'd then discuss her entire methodology for the crime while showing the money and the amount that had been stolen, before concluding the video by describing the vehicle she had used and that it had its license plates removed. This information eventually resulted in
she looks so happy.
Hannah Sabata's arrest and sentencing of 10 to 20 years prison. Done so.
No, they just told her there. She's like, what?
Courtroom filled to maximum capacity with people who had seen the video. Just 2 years prior to this.
It's on a video.
21-year-old Frank Singleton was being released from Palm Beach County Jail, having just served time for a trespassing charge. The only issue was he didn't have a car to leave.
I was still thinking about the... Yeah, I gave the gun. Wait, hold on. No. He was supposed to give the bag, right? He gave the gun and said, all right.
The jail, so he decided to steal one from the visitors' parking lot.
The bank teller was like, all right, now give me your money. He went to rob a bank and lost his... And they get thrown in jail.
He decided to steal was a manual, and he could only drive auto. Singleton sat in the car looking like an idiot before being arrested and sentenced to a further 6 years in prison, telling deputies that he tried to take the car because he didn't feel like walking to his home about 6 miles away. And while you may be sat here thinking that these criminals can't get any dumber...
Oh shit, dude, the fucking... the Ayatollah of fucking morons.
It's time to introduce 53-year-old Michael Anthony Fuller. While it's common knowledge that the US banknote doesn't go any higher than $100, Fuller had the genius idea to create a counterfeit $1 million note before trying to use it at his local Walmart.
Walmart be like... They just plug.
He loaded his cart with a vacuum cleaner, a microwave, and various other items totaling $472 before handing...
Why didn't you just make a if I had that, I'm like, whoa, you're going to jail.
$1 million note to the cashier, expecting $999,528 in change. Needless to say, Walmart wasn't able to facilitate this, and instead store staff called police. Fuller was later charged with attempting to obtain property by false pretense and uttering a forged instrument.
God damn. Holy shit. Why a million? Should do like 1,000. No one would have. They would have looked at one. This isn't real, right? But at least it would have been 1 million, 1,000, because he wanted the rest of the money. He only bought that shit because he was like, I guess I need some of this shit. Ooh, I'm about to get almost $1 million. What do you mean I'm in jail? What? Millionaires can't go to jail. Anyway, stupidest criminals of all time. That was pretty good. I really enjoyed that one. And that's it. Bye.